This is my second ocean themed soap. That potentially could be an entry for the April soap challenge club. So this one's a little crazy with, I made too many embeds. But anyway, so I'm doing my ocean floor sand, and I just use a gold mica from Just Pigments. And then I'm using ground apricot seeds and rice husk powder to give it that kind of speckled sand look. So that's what you get. I want this to set up, and I stick blended and stick blended and stick blended, and I'm using a fragrance that does not accelerate, Clementine from Nature's Garden, which is one of my best-selling scents. It's just hugely popular. So I might have to go back and stick blend this a bit more, because I do want the sand to set up a bit so when I put the embeds and stuff in, things don't fall over. But yeah, so I might have to go back and stick blend that some more. As to the embeds that I want to attempt to add into this soap, I'm slightly crazy. So I made seaweed. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't trim the end piece too well. I have 2 different size starfish, which I don't know if both will get used or not, but I have them. I have 2 different size shells, which again, I'm just like indecisive. I don't know. And then I have fish. So I did yellow fish, a big and a small, but the top of this is going to be the clams, and they have that pink pearl. So then I did a mini pink fish, but I don't know if it's too much. I might try one loaf with the pink fish and one without. I just don't know. Like I said, I have too much, I think, embeds, but I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. So I'll have the sand, the ocean with the embeds, and then on top I'm gonna put a little sand and then place all these clams. I also have some starfish potentially for the top. So like I said, I have too much. I have to make a decision. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I guess I'll see as I pour. So yeah. Okay, so this is the one with less embeds. I didn't put that other small shell in, and I didn't have the 2 small fish. And this is the one with more embeds. And I actually like this one better. When I was pouring it, I thought it was like overkill. That shell turned around on its side, but otherwise, I kind of like this in all its little craziness, versus this one, which, I mean, they're both cute. I like them both. And then, look at the little clam. Isn't it adorable? So, you know, they're both cute, so I can't get upset with it. And I was, again, experimenting because I wasn't sure if it would be overkill, but I don't think it was. So it's... So this one, I had one length of shell that was the darker gold versus the lighter gold, but it looked the exact same color as the sand. So I coated it with a bronze mica so it would stand out, and I am glad I did, because it definitely, I think, would have got lost if I hadn't. I ran out of the lighter gold beige soap dough when I was making the shells, so I had to, like, I could have put the starfish here and the other shell in there, but hey, it's okay. But yeah, so I used the gold, but definitely too close to match, so I'm glad it's coated. It's cute. I love the clam. There you have it. Let me know which you like better. And oh, isn't that top just adorable? I love that clam. It was worth all the work. So cute.